Hi, everyone. It's your host, Antonia Porceld, Miss Supernational 2019, and welcome to our final Miss Supra Chat with Anne. Today, I have Group 8, our final group for the Supra Chat, and let's start with a brief introduction from our beautiful aspirational and inspirational contestants. First, we have Miss Chile.
Hi, girls. My name is Macarena Gutierrez. I'm from Chile. I'm 26 years old.
Our aspiration, to be very honest, is to keep balance in life and to work hard towards what are her goals in life.
Okay, thank you, Chile. Next, we have Miss Panama.
Hi girls, hi Antonia. My name is Darely Santos. I'm from Panama. I am 27 years old. I am psychologist, a specialist in psychology clinical and psychotherapy. Pues mis aspiraciones
Her professional aspiration is for sure to be able to be a university professor at her national university in her country.
Para poder continuar con mi proyecto
Of course, to promote that mental health is very important and we have to keep on it and speak about it.
Que la salud mental es lo más
And
importante
it is because it's my career, it's my profession.
Ya que es lo
I'm
que
very
me dedico
committed
mi
to it.
carrera.
Thank you, Miss Panama. Next, we have Miss Bolivia.
Hi girls, hi Anne. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm really happy to be here. Well, I am Luz Claros. I'm 26 years old. I am an interior designer and also a visual artist.
I'm very grateful about this platform and I really hope to have a foundation of social work towards arts because arts is very important and I do art job for kids, for children in my community. I really hope to be able to promote artists here in my country and show what they can do and what they are able to do.
And thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Miss Bolivia. Next, we have Miss Brazil.
Hello, everyone. I'm Miss Brazil, Daisy Benicio. I have 29 years old.
I have been a model since I was 16 years old, but I'm also graduated as a lawyer. So I know, and I'm from a very humble family. So I do know how important it is to study and to work hard to achieve your goals. Besides being positive and proactive in my career, my professional career, and my modeling career, I also want it's to also be an example to others that you can achieve anything that you want, even if you have obstacles or issues to go through it, you can do it. And for sure to be a voice to those that don't have an opportunity to be heard, and I will do that with all my commitment. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Brazil. Next, we have Miss Jamaica.
Hello, how are you? Hi, ladies. My name is Londa Jackson. I'm Miss Jamaica Supernational 2021. I am 29 years old. I'm a registered nurse supervisor and an entrepreneur. Currently, my aspirations in life is to continue working with my nonprofit organization, WCWF. It's called Women Can Win Foundation. We're working towards helping adolescent female who are suffering from HIV and AIDS. We're educating them how to protect themselves from the disease. We're also working alongside scientists and farmers in Jamaica because our initial platform and opportunity things that we want to do, we want to open up a nonprofit clinic in Jamaica for women's health to help them with vaginal health, feminine products, and to give them the necessary supplies that they need in Jamaica. So currently we're working with farmers and researchers to use the healing plant of marijuana to help to defeat the disease breast cancer. So that is something that we're working on at the moment. And that is one of my biggest aspirations that I'm currently hoping that I can get accomplished throughout this platform of Miss Supernational. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you, Miss Jamaica. Next, we have Miss Mexico.
Hello, girls. My name is Palmira. I am from Mexico. I am 20 years old. I am TV host, model, and ballerina of ballet. Bueno, yo estudié
She
ciencias de
studied
la
social
comunicación.
communication.
Una de mis
One of my biggest aspirations is to show people that do handcraft, that do work that is very typical in her country.
Al arte aquí en México.
Since she was 18 years old, she has been in television working. And she has seen that in Mexico, many people don't have even the option, or they don't speak Spanish. They speak their own language, an ethnical language, and she's trying to help this type of community. And when girls have this inequality of not having the Spanish language as an option, they don't know what to study, they don't know what career to choose or what could be their path. So she's there trying to promote that. So for sure, that's one of my aspirations, is to help them in order for them to be able to choose what to study or what to do in their future. And on the other hand, not only thinking that the only option is to be married and having babies, they can even go into a different path or a different way to achieve things in their lives. So for sure, my aspiration is also to be able to promote and show that anyone can achieve anything they want if they work hard for it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Gracias.
Thank you, Miss Mexico. Next, we have Miss Trinidad and Tobago.
Hello, everyone. Hello, viewers. Hello, sisters. I am 29-year-old Janelle Thoms, your Miss Supernational Trinidad and Tobago 2021. By profession, I am a dental practice manager, and I also own 2 businesses and started a charitable initiative. My hopes and dreams in being in this competition is to show others that their circumstances does not determine their outcome. And I hope through my participation, if I can help just the one to realize their goals and to walk into their purpose and to be their absolute best, authentic and genuine self, I think that I have done my best. And I'm so excited to be here with you guys today.
Thank you, Miss Trinidad and Tobago. And what a beautiful group of women we have today, especially to finish off our last Supra Chat. Definitely brains and beauty throughout all professions. So I can't wait to hear your answers for the question round. So let's start with your first question, beginning with Miss Chile. Your first question is, what is your definition of an aspirational woman?
It's a woman that is always working toward her dreams, that she doesn't follow what others think and what others say that they have to do, that she's able to do everything, always working hard on it without stopping, that you can make it and we can be able of making it.
Thank you, Miss Chile. Next, we have Miss Panama. Your first question is, fighting for justice can be an uphill battle. What would you say to encourage these people?
Pues como mujeres, sabemos que es cuál es la
As women, we
importancia
understand
de
and we
luchar
know how hard it is to fight for our rights. We very well know how hard we have fight, in a way to say it, in order to achieve the right of voting, or even sometimes the way we dress. I will always say to those that have been neglected or had some issues in life that you always have to work hard and keep going for our rights and keep being a voice. Because it's very important for women to be together, but not only women, also society. We all have to work together for the same goal.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Panama. Very inspirational words. Next, we have Miss Bolivia. Bolivia, your first question is, how do you overcome your insecurities?
Bueno, yo en lo personal, claro, como
Personally,
muchas
of course,
mujeres,
as many
he tenido
women, I
inseguridades.
have had my own insecurities. But it's very
Pero yo
important
creo
to
que el
understand that
proceso
our
mental,
mental strength is very
la
important to
fortaleza
face this
mental
type of
ayuda
situations.
bastante en
And
estos
also being
temas.
able to understand that not
Y
everyone is
también el
the same
entender
and
que
not
en este
everyone
mundo
has
no
the
todos
ability to
somos
face
iguales y no
situations in the
todos
same
tenemos la
manner.
misma
And I'm very
fortaleza.
sure that if we know
Por
ourselves
eso
very
yo
well, we
creo
are
que dando
capable
el
to
ejemplo,
face insecurities
estudiándonos,
or issues
dándonos
that we
nuestro
may
propio
face.
tiempo,
Of
podemos
course, being
tener esa
able to help
fortaleza para
others who are
liberar de
facing this
nuestras
type of situations,
inseguridades
because we also are
y
capable of
también al mismo
helping those
modo
that are
ayudar a
facing
las otras
insecurities
personas,
to
darles
be
el
able
tiempo,
to
poder
overcome them and
encarar
get
sus
the
inseguridades
level or the
y
moment they
sentirse
really want to
fuertes es
face.
una forma
And
de
that's
poder
why I'm very
ayudarnos
committed to
mutuamente.
arts and teaching
Es por
arts,
eso que
because
yo
I
doy
strongly
clases de
believe that
arte
if we
terapia, porque
connect with
justamente
art,
el
we can
arte
also have
ayuda
a
a
healthy
tener una
mental
salud
life.
mental saludable. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Bolivia. Next, we have Miss Brazil. Your first question is, as more things and jobs get automated, what is something that robots can never replace?
Obrigada. Então, com o mundo
For
automatizado e
sure,
muito
nowadays we
tecnológico,
are
estamos
facing this
fazendo as
life that
coisas
is
cada
everything
vez mais
related to
rápido e
technology,
deixando de
and everything
perceber
is going too
coisas
fast.
simples na vida
And
que são muito
sometimes we
importantes.
we can't forget the
Como, por exemplo, a
importance of being
presença,
together
curtir a
with those
presença
that
das
we love.
pessoas que nós
That
amamos.
cannot be
E isso
replaced
nada
by
pode
anyone, and
substituir.
we have to enjoy the
Estar
moment that we
presente na
have
vida de quem
being
amamos
next
é
to the
muito
people we love.
importante.
Sadly,
Como uma pessoa
a
que já
few
perdeu
years
alguém
ago, she
muito
lost
querido na
her
vida,
father, so
eu já
she
perdi meu
knows and
pai
she
alguns
very
anos
well
atrás,
understands
então eu
the
digo,
importance
infelizmente,
of
com
being
propriedade,
together with those
que é
that you
muito
love and
importante
show love
vivermos
to
um
them,
pensamento
because we
cada
never
momento
know
ao lado
how
das pessoas
long
que
they're going to be
amamos,
with us, and
e
make
isso
us
tem que
very
ser
close
vivido
to those that we
também
don't have
presencialmente.
near us. But we
A
may
tecnologia nos
understand
dá a
that it's more
vantagem de
important
aproximar as
also, or
pessoas
it's very
que estão
important
também
also, sorry,
distantes,
to
mas é
be
muito
being
importante
able to give love
fortalecer
to
e
those that
sempre
we have
reforçar o
next to
elo de
us,
quem está
change
ao
our
nosso
life,
lado.
but
E
we
a
cannot
pandemia
replace the
mostrou
love
o
that we're
quanto é
capable to give
importante
to
nessa
other
vida
people.
termos
And the
pessoas ao
pandemic
nosso
for
lado,
sure has shown
nos
us
fazendo
that
mais fortes
we are
para enfrentar
very
qualquer
fragile,
desafio.
that we
E também
don't
nos
know
mostrou o
how
quanto
long
a
we're going to
vida é
stay here,
frágil e
and
volátil.
we
Então,
have to be here
aproveitemos
to give
sempre
love to
e dizemos
those
sempre
and
para
to
quem nós
everyone that
amamos
surrounds
muito.
us.
Obrigada. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Brazil. Next,
Thank
we
you.
have Miss Jamaica. Your first question is, if you had the choices to be right or to be kind, which one would you choose?
If I had the choice to be right or kind, I would 100% choose kindness over being right. As a young girl, my grandmother always tell me to be kind to others and you will see your blessings come forth. And since then, I've always used that as a model of mine to go through life. Sometimes, especially as a registered nurse and as a supervisor, you go through people who are not as kind to you. And you have to realize that, you know, people go through different things in their life and they go through different situations. But it's good to be kind to someone because you never know what that person may be going through. And that kindness can show them and change their date in a quick second. Even just with a smile on the face, especially now, we're not able to do it as much because we have to wear these masks. But with just a smile or just a kind word or a kind gesture, that can definitely change a person's attitude and change how they approach and go along for the rest of their day. So thank you.
Thank you, Miss Jamaica. And I completely agree. Small actions of kindness can go a very long way. And we never know how that can impact someone else's, not only day, but their life and their way of thinking. And I think that's so valuable. Next, we have Miss Mexico. Your first question is, how do you bring hope to those who are in difficult situations?
Bueno, yo creo que
For sure, one of the things
principalmente
that I
manera
know
de
is that
poder
we
dar
have to
pues ese mensaje
understand
positivo
that there are
es
different situations.
aportando
Those
también
situations
que hay
that can be
diferentes
difficult and some
situaciones
can be easy, but of
en
course, as
donde
a beauty pageant
desafortunadamente
contestant, we have a voice, and being able to promote and to help those people facing this type of moments. I strongly believe that each one of us has a personal story that can tell everyone and how we overcome things, and that can be an example to others. And that is our mission, being able to embrace those people, help people around, and teaching them, but also to understanding the importance of working together, being hand by hand, that it's not about different countries, we all are human, we all have the same heart.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Mexico. Next, we have Miss Trinidad and Tobago. Your question is the following. A lot of the times people tend to ask, who is your inspiration or who has made the greatest impact in your life? And in most cases, people will say their mother. So your question is, what do you want to say to your mother?
Wow. My mother is the epitome of strength. She is the true definition of what it is to be a woman, a mother, a lover, someone who gives of herself endlessly, not only to myself, but to my siblings. And Mom, because I know you're going to be watching this, I want to say publicly that I am the woman that I am today because of you. And if I become half the woman that you are, I know that I would have lived this life well. So everything that I do because you have taught me what it means to be resilient, what it means to go forward and be strong and confident, but what it also means to be kind and soft-hearted with an open mind and an open heart. And you are the best mom that anyone can ever ask for. And I love you dearly.
Thank you, Miss Trinidad and Tobago. Even that actually teared me up. So I'm sure that your mom will definitely love your message to her. So girls, that was the first round of our questions. So I hope you guys are a little bit more relaxed and, calm. The questions are coming from your fans and the fans of Miss Supernational. So they just want to get to know you better and hear your message loud and clear without the distraction of all the glam and the music and the makeup and everything beauty. Because when you put on all that makeup and you put on those heels, sometimes they forget to listen to why you're actually here. And I feel that that is the most important aspect of being in a beauty competition. I'm so sorry. It's my after effect of being emotional. So let's get to our second round of questions, starting back with Miss Chile. Your second question is, what is something you are insecure about and are still trying to overcome today?
No hablar inglés. No speaking English.
One of her biggest insecurities is not being able to speak English the way she would like to.
Y estoy estudiando para aquella.
And she's studying very hard to achieve it.
Me faltó escuchar a mi madre cuando me decía, niña, estudia inglés.
I think that we all have to understand when we are not native English speakers, how important it is when our mom tell us, girl, you have to study English.
Y ahora lo siento como una dificultad. Me encantaría conversar con todas de manera fluida.
That she knows is a difficulty that sometimes she faces, that she understands, but it's very hard for her to be able to speak fluently the way she would like to. Basically, that is her issue right now.
Thank you, Miss Chile. And of course, over time, practice makes perfect. And it clearly shows that you're trying your best to speak the language. And that's honestly the only way to learn. Well, for me, at least, language is something that you learn by doing. And if you don't, ask questions or make mistakes along the way, then you will never learn and succeed. So I wish you all the best of luck, and I'm sure that you will be able to speak fluent English by the time you have met all of your Supra sisters. Next, we have Miss Panama. Your second question is, what is one saying you have carried with you your whole life?
Pues
It's
no
not
lo he
something
llevado
that she has
siempre,
carried
pero lo he
all her
tratado
life, but she's
de
doing it for a
hacer
few
propio
years now, and she's
desde
trying
algunos
to
años.
maintain this phrase every day in her life.
Ante alguna inseguridad
If you're
que tenga,
facing any insecurity,
siempre me
I
pregunto a mí
always
misma
ask
quién
myself
soy
who I
y
am
hasta dónde he
and where I
llegado.
am and where can I be.
Lo que
And
me
that
da
makes me
fortaleza
understand
de
the positive
conocer
things that I
mis
have
virtudes,
in my life
lo bueno que hay en
and
mí
the
y
way
que
they
todo
help me
esto
to
me
achieve
ha
my
llevado
goals.
a lograr grandes cosas de las cuales
It
me
make
siento
me
muy
feel
orgullosa.
more secure about
Me ha
myself
ayudado a
and let
sentirme
behind
más
any type
segura de
of
mí
negative
misma
comments
y dejar
that people can
atrás
say to me.
todos aquellos comentarios
So
negativos a
always
mi
ask
alrededor.
yourself who you
Así
are,
que
where
las
you
invito a
are,
preguntarse
and I'm
siempre
sure
que
you
algo
would
así
be
esté a su
happy in
alrededor,
that moment,
quiénes
understanding what
son
are you
y qué han
capable
logrado en la vida.
of
Y
achieving
siempre la
and having a
respuesta va a
smile
ser
on your
algo
face.
positivo que las va a llenar de alegría como a mí. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Miss Panama. Very inspirational words of wisdom. And I think I will also be asking myself that when I'm lost and feeling like there's no purpose for me. And I think all the viewers as well, if you're ever feeling stuck, you should definitely try to ask yourselves what Miss Panama has suggested. Next, we have Miss Bolivia. Your second question is, if you could have any skill and be amazing at it, what would it be and why?
Bueno,
That's a
esa es
very
una pregunta
complicated question,
complicada
but I won't be
porque
able to
la
choose
verdad no
only
podría
one ability
elegir
or only one
solo una
skill,
habilidad,
because I consider myself a
porque bueno, yo me
multitask
considero una mujer
girl, because I do
multifacética.
understand that in this world we are here
Entonces,
to
bueno,
learn,
yo creo
to
que estamos
improve,
aquí
to
para
get
aprender,
better,
para
and
crecer
being in the
y bueno, quiero
pageant
aprender lo
or
máximo
being out
posible
the
que pueda, ya
pageant,
sea dentro y fuera del
I will
concurso.
always be improving my
Y de
skills.
esa forma,
And for
utilizar
sure, I
esta
will take
plataforma para poder
advantage of
impulsar
this
a las demás
platform to
personas
speak
a
with
que podemos
anyone and
realizar
everyone
todo lo que nos
that we're
propongamos
capable of
con
overcoming
nuestras
anything
metas y con mucha
and that we can
paciencia.
achieve our goals.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Bolivia. Next, we have Miss Brazil. Your second question is, what does it mean to represent your country?
To be very honest, when I feel very honored, very grateful of being able to represent my country. Because when you say Brazil, it's not just a country, it's more than that. It's people, it's community, there are so many things. Representing Brazil, it's also understanding that our people is capable of always facing difficulties with a smile, that we are always positive, that we work together in order to achieve our goals, our dreams, and what we want in this world. And I'm very happy of representing Brazil. And I'm very happy to represent Brazil in Miss Supernational. I'm going to take forward our happiness, our courage, our energy into the pageant. And I'm very, very glad to, I'm happy to represent Brazil.
Thank you, Miss Brazil. Next, we have Miss Jamaica. Your second question is, what made you join the Miss Supernational competition?
Wow, that's a very good question because my pageant journey started back in 2018. Actually, 2017 it started. It actually unfolded with my nonprofit organization. In 2017, I met a woman and a child on the street who knocked on my window and asked me for some spare change in my car. And at that time, I wasn't working. I was still in school. And I looked into my car and I had a few coins that I threw in the car. You know, we throw those spare change in the car when we don't need them. And I cleaned out my car and I gave it to her. And I told her that I will come back later on in the day to bring her some food and some clothes for her daughter. When I returned, she wasn't there. Because I still had the stuff, I drove around and I was able to find some other homeless people and I gave it to them. In 2018, I entered my first pageant in Miami, Florida, who represented, it was Miss Jamaica, Florida. And, you know, they asked me for a project to ask me what I was actually doing in the community. And I told them that in 2017, after that incident, I gathered some of my friends and we decided dedicated one day out of the month to go and give out food to the homeless. And to fast forward to 2019, I competed in Miss Jamaica Supernational. And unfortunately, I got first runner-up, second place. I was disappointed. I was overwhelmed. I felt like I put my work into so much and I still couldn't win. But when I think about my pageant, my nonprofit organization, the title of the organization is Women Can Win. And when I think about all the young ladies that look up to me and are inspired by my story and inspired by my journey, I said, you know what, I'm gonna try again. And so 2020, I tried again, and I'm here because it's not just about me. It's about the platform that I can use to give back to someone else, someone who may be in need, someone who may just want someone to listen to them or just to hear their story. And for me, that is what Miss Supernational is. It's an individual who is empowered and is not just selfish and thinking of themselves. And so that is why I really wanted to join the pageant again. And here I am, ready to go to Poland and to continue my journey. So it's not just for me, but it's for every young lady who have given up on themselves or felt like they weren't enough or have gotten the answer no, or you're not good enough at this moment. But just to keep the faith and to keep hope that maybe when one door closes, a bigger one opens in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Jamaica. And talk about an aspirational and inspirational woman. Thank you so much for sharing your story. And it's very clear that your hard work paid off, and now you are representing your country as Miss Supranational. So I'm very happy for you and congratulations. And, you know, Andre always tells me that winning a crown or the Miss Supranational crown doesn't change your life. You know, it's what you do with your title and how you want to move forward and spread your message as a person, because the crown is just, I don't want to say it's like a materialistic thing, but it's just like the official part of it. But who you are as a person is why you won. And what you do with your title and what you do with the platform that you have makes you who you are. And that's what people remember you as. They remember you as, for example, for you, the person who gave back to the community and encouraged other people to do the same. And, you know, it only takes you to it only takes to change one person's life for that person to encourage and inspire other people to do the same and be better as a community. So I'm so happy that I got to hear your story, because I feel like I can relate to it also in a certain way. And it's very inspirational for me to listen to that, and for other viewers as well, to see that, you know, you don't have to win the title to be a good person and do good for your community. It's who you are in your heart that matters the most. Okay, so next we have Miss Mexico. Your second question is, what is your definition of an inspirational woman?
My definition of inspirational woman is someone that it doesn't matter from where she is or where she comes from, have the opportunity to choose what she wants, what are her goals, what are her purposes in life. Personally, I dedicate myself to classic ballet. And in Mexico, we didn't have so many opportunities, especially in Oaxaca, where I come from. But even though I never gave up, and I always worked hard for my dream, and I show other girls in my community that they are capable also of achieving those types of dreams or desires they want to get in their lives. And I have faced this since a very young age. I had to go to different cities, not the one that I live, to be able to learn about dancing, to study my career, my university career. So for sure, that is something that I always, I'm going to say about, I'm going to speak about. And I believe that that's very inspirational to those girls in my area, my community, that they can follow their dreams and they can achieve what they want to achieve, no matter what.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Mexico. And last and not least, and I say this again, and I've said it in the last videos, last but not least, but this is true because this is the final super chat. So you can wrap it up with your inspirational words for your next question. What qualities makes a suitable winner for the Miss Supernational crown? And do you think those qualities?
Certainly, I believe that Miss Supernational has to be someone who is authentic and genuine in herself. I say that because my journey to self-discovery and self-love has been a long and trying one. It's certainly not easy to face yourself and acknowledge things that you may not love about yourself, but celebrate the things that you love about yourself as well. It's a holistic development, and it's something that I certainly don't take for granted. And through this journey, I think that's what I want to share. That's what I want people to know about myself. And that's what I think a Miss Supernational is. I see her in you, Anne. I see her in Valeria. I see her in my past queens. And I see her represented in the faces of the women that are staring back at me today. And I see it in myself as well. She is someone who makes a decision that she's going to stand for something that she truly believes in. And I am just absolutely blessed to be surrounded by such amazing individuals. And I hope that through this super chat that you guys see it as well, that this is something so much bigger than ourselves, that we are determined to be ambassadors for our country. We are determined to have these charitable organizations that we stand so strongly behind. I know for myself, with Bridge the Gap, this is something that I have wanted to start for the past 2 years, because it's all about helping where you can, when you can, with what you have. And it does not matter who you are, where you come from, or what you look like. We can all, each one, reach one, bridge that gap, be aspirational, inspirational women, and superwomen as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Trinidad and Tobago. And again, inspiring words for our viewers. And to finish our last and final Supra chat, thank you so much, ladies. This was definitely, I think, the most emotional one for me, because I can see through your answers that, you know, everything that you talk about really means so much in your heart. And I think that's the most important thing when you want to spread a message or to reach out to, you know, all your fans and your followers and everyone watching. And I'm inspired by this group of, and the previous groups as well, of aspirational and inspirational women. And I wish you all the very best and good luck in the competition. Just remember what I said, that, you know, the crown doesn't change your life, or actually Andre said it, but I'm going to say that I said it now. The crown doesn't change your life. It's what you do with it that matters the most. And don't let anyone from anywhere, online, offline, tell you what you can or cannot do, what you should or should not look like, because in the end, you are who you are, and that's what makes you the best version of yourself, because we don't want to blend in. We want to stand out. We want to spread a message for everyone to listen, because there's always space to be better, and there's always space to learn from one another. And I think that is the best thing we can do using this platform. This is also another reason why I love Miss Supernational, because it is a space for celebrating women and listening to each other and learning from each other. and having, for example, these Supra Chats to, you know, share our ideas and our messages, not only to each other, but to everyone as well. So thank you so much, ladies. I had an amazing time. And thank you to all the viewers for your questions. I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I did, because that was amazing, an amazing way to finish off. So I hope you enjoyed all of our Super Chats. Thank you so much for getting involved and sitting in all your questions. I'm sure all the girls are very appreciative of this. And don't forget to download the Miss Supernational app to vote for your favorite Miss Supernational 2021 contestant. So girls, I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you so much again for today. And I can't wait to learn and grow with you during this Supernational competition. See you so soon. Mwah. Bye.